Chapter 17. They hanged Sam Cardinella at 6 o'clock in the morning in the corridor of the county jail. The corridor was high and narrow with tiers of cells on either side. All the cells were occupied. The men had been brought in for the hanging. 5 men sentenced to be hanged were in the 5 top cells. 3 of the men to be hanged were Negroes. They were very frightened. One of the white men sat on his cot with his head in his hands. The other lay flat on his cot with a blanket wrapped around his head. They came out onto the gallows through a door in the wall. There were 6 or 7 of them, including 2 priests. They were carrying Sam Cardinella. He had been like that since about 4 o'clock in the morning. While they were strapping his legs together, 2 guards held him up, and the 2 priests were whispering to him. "Be a man, my son," said one priest. When they came toward him with the cap to go over his head, Sam Cardinella lost control of his sphincter muscle. The guards who had been holding him up dropped him. They were both disgusted. "How about a chair, Will?" asked one of the guards. "Better get one," said a man in a derby hat. When they all stepped back on the scaffolding back of the drop, which was very heavy, built of oak and steel and swung on ball bearings, Sam Cardinella was left sitting there strapped tight, the younger of the 2 priests kneeling beside the chair. The priest skipped back onto the scaffolding just before the drop fell.